Well, that's what makes schizophrenia so fascinating, because we don't know what the etiology is, but we know that there are lots of different factors that contribute to it. And these are biological, psychological, and social. And that's also what makes it interesting, because these are interacting factors. So we know that there's a strong biological component to schizophrenia. For example, the heritability of schizophrenia is very high. 70–80% of schizophrenia is heritable. But we also know that that doesn't explain all of it. Even monozygotic twins who share essentially the same DNA do not all go on to develop schizophrenia. So there's about a 50% chance of developing schizophrenia if you are the monozygotic twin of someone with schizophrenia. So that tells us that there are other factors that come into play as well as the genetic side of things and the heritable side of things. And those are psychological and social factors which act throughout development and into adulthood. Now, recently, there's been some really exciting advances in understanding about schizophrenia, because we've firstly been able to refine the dopamine hypothesis, which is one of the main hypotheses of what underlies the development of psychotic symptoms. And you can think of that as the sort of final path to the development of symptoms, with very many other factors feeding into it. But what's also become very interesting is that it's become apparent that dopamine does not explain all of psychotic symptoms across all of schizophrenia, and that there seem to be subtypes of schizophrenia where dopamine is not as important. So that's another area where there have been recent developments that make it very exciting to research and understand more about the etiology of schizophrenia.